Hello then, this is Paul's Racing Channel and this is the Ultimate Racing League, sponsored by upshiftstore.co.uk, Hambridge Transport Limited, and in association with digitalmotorsports.com. So this is the third and final race from Dragontail International Raceway on the Seaside layout. So here's the grid going into this last race. So we've got Wayne on pole position again, we've got Chuck in second, Chand in third, Love Rocket Rods in fourth, Flash in fifth, James Stephen in sixth, Sideways in seventh, Hodgie eighth, and Firepower in ninth. So that's that. This is this. Lights are on, and they're off, and away we go. Chuck's had a stall, and all around him, and there's a bit of a, well, considering it wasn't too bad, but almost a big pile up at the back there because Chuck completely stalled it from second place. So a terrible start from Chuck. It's going to push him all the way back down to the back, surely. He does. So he's got to do it all again as Chuck. He's had a couple of issues here tonight, hasn't he? However, he has managed to get himself back up to the top fighting, so we'll see. So Wayne in first, Chand in second then, just like race 2. Flash in third, so best start from Flash this time. So it's the other GTR in third place, battling it now, going with the leaders, and Sideways up to fourth. Love Rocket in fifth place. Chuck up to sixth then, so he has already made up a couple of spots actually. So sixth for Chuck. And there's these cars right at the back here. I'm surprised we haven't got a safety car actually, no one's called it. There's obviously an incident, unless there were two separate incidents. But James in seventh for Firepower in eighth. And actually, we're missing Hodgie, is it? Someone's gone, and I think Hodgie's retired from the race because we're down to 8 for cars. So it's Firepower at the back there in 8th place, so Hodgie's gone. Not sure what happened there. It's obviously part of why these two are at the back here, so far back, but it is what it is. Wayne, the other Jag. Is he going to get another triple win? Although race 2, I've got to say, looked like Chad got it to me. Might have to go to the stewards with that one. But the tower down the left did say Wayne got it, but not for me. Not what I see anyway, as James goes in. So James has had an issue, and obviously something mechanical there, because he's in the pits. That promotes Firepower to 7th. So Wayne then putting in a faster sector there, leading them off and away. Chand in second, going with him. Flash in third. Definitely be wanting a better race. This time he's had 2, I would imagine by his own words, mediocre races. Maybe not all his fault, of course, might have been involved in a couple of issues. It wasn't anything to do with him, just the wrong place at the wrong time. But he's definitely making up for it now at the moment anyway, isn't he? Up there in 3rd place. Sideways 4th, so a good showing from Sideways here in race 3. All clean through there so far, no one's hit that. And Chuck up to 5th now, so Chuck is getting his way through. Remember, all the cars back on the soft tyres now. Back up to speed and full strength as far as tyres are concerned. Love Rocket Rods in 6th. So I'm not too sure what's happened to Rods here. Got a scuff at the back there, so he's involved in something. Whether that's another car or big concrete wall, who knows. Firepower 7th. And James, we know, is in his box, retired. Might come out later with just to have a quick test of the car. But he's certainly out of this one now, isn't he? Wayne powers it on a 1:37.8 so far, holds that fastest lap. Up over the top. There's Chand as well. And actually all quite spaced out here in the third and final race. Flash does look like he's catching Chand actually, so Flash is on it. And looks like he's got a little bit of his mojo back here in race 3, because he's got his eyes on Chand for sure. But nothing else he's focusing on except the back of that BMW. Look at a shot that, he's looking at mountains. Beautiful. There's the sea on the other side. Would you want to be anywhere else? I don't think so. The night just drawing in here. Headlights are on, of course, as you can see, obviously, and still pretty warm here in Central Europe. Chuck now having a look behind Sideways. Sideways will do all he can to keep Chuck behind him, but Chuck could get himself to 4th place here, and then this race is on again, isn't it? Because he's not going to be that far off them leaders. We're only 5 minutes in, so only a third through this third race. But Sideways making that McLaren as wide as possible. But he's not going to have any answer to Chuck down here, I don't think, or is he? Well, maybe he is. Well, Chuck did think about it, but pretty quick that McLaren. There's not going to be any pass possible through this next bit, as we know, not with this chicane. But he might leave it to the last corner, Chuck, if he's right at the back of Sideways at that point. That's another good passing spot. If they get through here okay. Yeah, really good drive actually, did Chuck, so he's on him. Now coming up to this right-hander, which is a passing opportunity, but not for Chuck that time. But great defensive work as well from Sideways. Next opportunity, probably here, coming through the kink. And there it is. But if Sideways can stay on that inside, he's going to be on the inside for the next left and right. No, so Chuck got through. Good driving from them two. Good respectful driving as well. Giving each other a lot of space. So Sideways down to 5th, so Chuck up to 4th now. Love Rocket 6th, we know. It's Firepower 7th. Looks like he's gaining on Love Rocket a little bit. Looking at that shot. Wayne, no one's gaining on him. Look at that gap he's got on Chand already. So Wayne going for another win here. Halfway through this race now. Round 4 of our BTCC Replica Championship. Hope you're enjoying this championship. Hope you enjoy these videos. Hope you enjoy this channel. If you do, you know what to do. Just click that like button, share and subscribe to it if you can, please. Come and join us, why not? There's the other option. Just go to our Facebook, URL Ultimate Racing League. And get yourself in, why not, eh? So Wayne then first, Chand in second, Flash third, and he is slowly catching Chand. Oh, but gone wide there, so that's not going to help his cause. Bit hot through there, Chuck see that, and he's going to react to that, is Chuck. So Flash was catching Chand, just open that gap up a little bit now, but just because that small mistake he made then. But he's really pushing, as you can see, using that curb and more. Brake now, down the box, second gear. Power out. And this could end up being that we're only 9 minutes in. A little battle between second, third and fourth, you know, because Chuck's coming in. He's coming to play as well. There's Wayne going round that final corner. So Chan, Flash, Chuck. There they all are. So we could be gearing up to a sensational finish here in race 3. I don't think Wayne's going to be part of it, if I'm honest. And I don't think anyone else is going to be part of this. But with 5 minutes left, we could be in with, or for, a right humdinger at the end. We will see. Love Rocket remains in 5th, Sideways in 6th, Firepower in 7th. In fact, Sideways has dropped down to 6th, hasn't he? I don't think he was in 5th, wasn't he? I think Love Rocket might have got past him, so Sideways might have made a mistake somewhere. This is definitely where we want to be focusing on, though, I think, at the moment. Wayne's long gone. It doesn't look like James is going to be coming out, does it? Not now. Not with 10 minutes or 11 minutes gone. So clearly, whatever the issue was, couldn't get the car fixed. And they'll take it on to the next round. But a good night's work, really, from James. Considering he's not really been full-time participation here in this championship. So Chand is definitely being closed in from Flash in 3rd, or by Flash in 3rd, and Chuck is not far off either. And 11.5 minutes in. It's going to happen, ain't it? I can feel it. These 3. I don't think it's the end of this race at all. Something's going to happen. And these 3 are going to be really, really close by the end. Oh, Flash, he's not going to be close like that, but does well. Bouncing across the curbs and the track. Just had to lift off. Just let it go its own way. Let it roll and just steer it. Did well. Good recovery from Flash there. That could have been disastrous. Chuck was hoping it was going to be, but he remains in 4th. 12.5 minutes in now. Getting closer to the end, and are we going to get that grandstand finish that I was talking about? And I'm going to stick with them through the chicane, of course, because if there's going to be a place that is going to make something happen, it's going to be there for sure. As we watch Chan go through, it looks good. Flashes through, okay, and Chuck's through also. So all good through there. 3 different lines through there, but all good through there. Doesn't matter what line you take, I guess. Whatever's best for the driver. Flash is on him. Flash is on the back of Chand. Chuck doing all he can to try and get onto them as well. And he's really wringing that Subaru's neck out, but this is where it is at, and Flash is eyeing up that 2nd place going into the last minute and a half. And I knew it, I just knew it, as Flash has another moment. Oh, Chuck's gone. Where's he gone? He's had a moment, so he's out of this now. So he had a moment through the S's there, must have, because he's dropped back. So this is it, isn't it? This is where the podium places are going to be settled. Chan's responded a little bit from Flash's pressure. Chuck's going to have to settle for 4th, unless something happens to these in front of him. And we'll go back to our leader in a second. But covers from Chan, covers it on the right hand side. Flash did go for it as he left the door open low on the inside. Chan Flash is looking, no. So, all over the back of him is Flash, desperate for that second. Chan saying, you're not having it, buddy. Flash saying, you want to bet? As Wayne comes round that final corner, he's going to get another lap in anyway, he's Wayne. Oh, Chan, is that too deep? Oh, well, it kind of is, and it will be, because Flash has got him. Oh, but power's out, Chan. My goodness me, that's got some power in that BM. Looked like he ran it well wide. Well, he did run it wide, but he managed to get that apex back at the end and covered it from Flash. But this battle rages on, and Flash is going to have another look up the inside through the S's. Chuck's going to have a look as well, and Flash made it, I think, as he hung on to it. He did. Oh, and Chuck runs a bit wide. So Chan back to third. Flash has got that second off him. Chuck is fourth. He's back on him actually with 1 lap to go, but the others have finished. So Love Rocket coming in fifth. Sideways sixth. Firepower seventh. James, we know, retired. Wayne, we know, is out top. And then this battle, this terrific battle that I predicted was going to happen come the end. Fortunately, Chuck just didn't quite get involved. Couldn't quite get involved at the end after that little mistake. But Flash, well driven by him really, because he's piled on the pressure, kept it going, had a couple of little moments, but managed to hold on and get that second place. And providing he gets through this next section okay, that's where he's going to get a nice second place for him. We'll watch him come through here, and then we'll go back to our leader as he crosses the line, because we're all through, clean through there. So we'll pick up our leader now, coming round the final corner. Race winner for race 3 here at Dragon Tail, Seaside. Congratulations to Wayne. Flash, he's going to get that second place, so well done for Flash. Second place for him, Chand in third, Chuck in fourth. There's your Dragon Tail round 4 races for you guys. Catch me again soon, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you then.